Righto, a day in the life with Russ, good things Sydney, and I'll be ranking every band that I've seen. This is just my opinion too, so don't get your undies in a fucking knot. Pre-festival, went to Coogee Beach, Morning Glory Cafe, I just like the name. We did see Chris Lilly having a coffee, but it could have been Blake Oakfield, the mucka mucka mad boy. It was pissing down rain, and Blake couldn't get under cover, so he literally used rainwater as sauce. He's using the rainwater as sauce. And he only complained about the eggs being hard. The rain didn't bother him, the eggs did. After breakfast, a quick run to Waverley Cemetery and a quick dip. We only did this so we didn't feel as bad about the amount of piss that we were about to consume. And speaking of piss, the bloke came out of the cubicle and that's what he left. I don't even know how he managed it. Here's a quick fit check, and then we begun the trek to the festival in the pissing down rain. It wasn't looking good, but spirits were still high and we made it. So sad. He's such a sad little guy. He needs a red rocket. Then we quickly got the photos out of the way because we always forget. And this was Demi's first heavy festival, by the way. She's a Swiftie, so this was very, very much out of her comfort zone. We kicked it off with Live and End, a classic Aussie bogan pit, and this is a 7 out of 10 for me. They were great. They did bung it on a bit, just talking, and they extended heaps of the songs. But the sound was pretty shit until the end. White Noise and Prisoner of Society really made up for it. I must say though, the e-boogie guitar solo never gets old using a VB as a slider, the peak of humanity here. Next I watched a bit of North Lane while getting drinks. I only knew a few songs and I wasn't getting the full atmosphere as I was all the way up the back, but probably a 7 out of 10 as well. It sounded alright from where I was. Next, Frank Turner. I only seen a few songs at the end, so 6 out of 10 for that. I was only there while waiting for Dragon. He did make everyone do some weird ballerina shit at the end though. Then we had Dragon, 8.5 from me. They were old, but they sounded fucking perfect. And I didn't know I knew that many songs, and Rain just went off. Just mum and dad at the bolo is what this reminded me of. Then Mastodon, while I was getting some more drinks, I actually had a bit of FOMO not being in there. They sounded fucking awesome. Next we had Jet that I'm giving a 9 out of 10. I was the perfect amount of piss, still had heaps of energy. The crowd was fun. There was wrestle wars though for some reason in the first few songs. But I knew every song. His scream was perfect. It was fun. Jet, he's always fucking good. That's all sauce, cunt. Then I thought it'd be a good idea to actually put something in me guts. The chips were completely unsalted and the roll did get better, but all the cheese was on the bottom up one end, so I wasn't very impressed. Violent Femmes, I'm giving them a 4 out of 10. I just don't really like them. They bored the shit out of me. Blister in the Sun was fun, but they played that first. Second last band of the night, Electric Callboy that took Sum 41's place, and holy fuck, 9.5 out of 10. The crowd was into it, they were catchy. I've never heard a band like them. This was absolutely incredible, and the sound was perfect. And lastly, Korn. That's what I was there for, and I was left disappointed, but I don't want to talk shit about them because it wasn't their fault. They were great, okay? The sound and crowd were fucked. I'll start with the sound. All you could hear was a bass rumble that cut through all the instruments. I could not hear him sing. I did move further up the back where I could hear it better, but I still couldn't hear him sing. And the crowd was ruined just by a few cockheads. I witnessed 3 fights and one bloke just start on anyone that tried to even just slightly bump into his shoulder. They even had to stop mid-song because of the crowd. Apparently people were fainting, someone broke their neck or some shit. I was reading about it earlier. I really hope it was just shit where I was, but that led to a 6 out of 10 because of the sound and crowd. So I'm going to have to see Korn again at a sideshow because I really think they were good.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Y'all wanna sing, say fuck that.
Overall, the day was fucking mad and just made me miss Soundwave and Big Day Out. Bring back more festies like this.